Guys, how to start calisthenics, part 7. Welcome back. And today I'm gonna show you a small part of calisthenics that many of us forget to utilize, but it makes a huge difference to many of our calisthenic skills, such as our handstands, our planches, our pulling work like one-arm pull-ups, front levers, pull-ups, and that is scapular control. Understanding how to protract, retract, elevate, and when to do that, all right? So, without further ado, let's jump into the session and start making learning certain skills easier. First one we're gonna work on is the handstand. So for the handstand, a huge part is making sure that we are elevating our scapula. You might be asking, what does that even mean? Let me show you. A lot of us will do a handstand and we'll struggle to stay straight and to hold it. And we'll start looking like this. And you can see there's a bit of an arch in my back and I'm not keeping a straight line. Once I elevate my scapula, push out, make myself as tall as I can, that allows me to straighten out. Now, I'm gonna give you guys a drill to work on this scapular elevation to help you straighten your handstands. It's not that we're not doing our handstands right, okay? That is not the problem. It's just we don't know that final missing part to just finish off that handstand and all the hard work that you've already been doing. So the exercise I want you guys to work on is called a wall handstand lean. So how's that gonna look? Our feet are gonna be up against the wall here. You're gonna sink into your shoulders and then we're gonna elevate through while trying to keep as straight a line as we possibly can. All right, guys? I want us to try this for 6 to 8 reps, 2 to 3 sets before we do our handstands from now on, and it's gonna make a huge difference to you feeling the shape and feeling that straight line. Let's give it a go. So that was our scapular elevation drill, okay? Like I said, use them at the start of our handstands from now on to really fire up just an understanding of how we want to feel in them. Now we're gonna move on to our next scapular control movement, and that is gonna be to help our planche out. So this is gonna be scapular protraction, all right? And again, you're gonna be asking, what is scapular protraction, all right? Come with me and I'll show you. So this is scapular protraction in a planche. This is also a top planche without scapular protraction. So the difference is the shape and the roundness of our back, making ourselves basically look like we've got a turtle shell on our back. How we do that is strengthening our muscle, which is called this muscle here, which is called your serratus anterior. Now, what you want to think about is that someone's almost punched you in the chest, okay, and you're pushing all the force you possibly can this way. A drill that I want you guys to do to help this and to change your planches, like I said, from looking like the second one rather than the first, is pretty much what I've just done. You're gonna start with parallettes just over hip height. Start standing, and then as you push up off the floor, you're gonna use a little bit of a jump from your feet. Keep your arms dead straight and drive those knees into your chest as tight as you can and curve the back as much as you can. So you're gonna come from here, pump up, pump down. Pump up, pump down, okay? Work that out for 3 sets, 5 to 6 reps, and you'll start to feel the difference with that scapular protraction. You'll start to get cramps here, but it's a good thing. Go through them, it's the muscle working, it's the muscle engaging and building and helping you get better planches and better strength overall. Our final piece to the puzzle to perfecting our scapular control is scapular retraction and depression. Now, a time we're gonna use this is in skills like your front lever, but also your pull-ups, okay? So what we're gonna do today is work on our pull-ups and how we can use a certain drill to help improve that retraction and improve our pull-up strength overall, all right? Let's see it. So this is me doing a pull-up without any scapular retraction at all. I can still straighten my arms out, but there's not much retraction going on at all, okay? And what's that doing is making sure that I'm not actually strengthening this phase here, which a lot of us lack of, and in theory, that makes us lose range of motion, which makes us lose muscle mass and potential building strength. So what I want us to work on is our reps looking like so. If I drop down here, I'm retracting, pulling up nice and strong, all the way back down. Retracting, pulling up nice and strong, coming all the way back down. A drill that I want you guys to work on is something called your Duranda pull-up. And what that's gonna do is improve your scapular retraction and just prioritize that part of the rep. So this is how it looks from the back, so you can see. I'm gonna head up, look up towards the bar or the rings, and then I'm gonna lean that scapula back, retract, squeeze the shoulder blades, and follow that path the whole time. Keeping my back nice and arched, pulling as high as I can, and then all the way back down. Again, head up, retract, follow that path all the way, keeping my back leaned, and back down. Guys, if you start to use them, even if you do that banded, that's gonna hugely help your retraction and also partially your depression of your scapula, which will not just transfer on your pulling skills, but your pull-ups and your one arms, but also stuff such as your front levers, all right? Hope this helps, guys. Big love for watching the video as always. Use these tips, it will massively help your skills. I wish someone showed me this stuff before I started because it would have accelerated loads of my progress, all right? But use it, it works, all right? Until next time, guys, see you soon.